I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it cracking. Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Sports Noise Media. I'm in this thing with my boy Mike, aka Bama Bull. We got a late one for y'all tonight, man. So we about to get ready to kick this thing off. How you feeling tonight, Mike, man?
Man, blessed by the best, man. Back in the building, man. Been a little layoff, but back at it, man.
Already. So, man, it seems like this whole episode gonna be on your neck tonight, Mike. So,
man, no.
First topic of the discussion, man. We finna talk about the Late Show. Man, the Lakers, they just did a slobber knocker, man, against the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks edged them out. Trae Young, he dropped a 3 on them at the end of the game. Sent LABRON straight back to the locker room. That was just the game tonight, man. What you got on just the game before we get into the other part of this, the other half of this topic, Mike? What you got on how the Lakers played tonight, man? As far as them, I mean, they on a losing streak right now.
Right. Actually, I caught the game a little late, so I ain't catching the highlights on that one. But to be honest, man, the Lakers been playing mediocre, bro. It's just been pretty mediocre up and down, man. And it started out pretty good, man. Coming out the gate with the JJ Redick experiment and stuff, and things started clicking at first, but now it's just saying like, man, just can't get it together right now, man. I'm not too concerned because it's still early in the season, of course, but I just feel like it's a lot of games they could have won. They could have closed that. They haven't been closed out, but it's a step from the last couple of games because the last 2 games they got killed. They got straight just annihilated the last 2 games. So for them to battle the Hawks in the overtime, came down to the wire. Still should have been a game they should have won. But at the end of the day, man, they got it on the L. They've been on the skid lately, man, and things ain't looking too bright right now.
Okay. So let's get to the bread and butter, man. Let's get into the whole situation. What's going on with the Lakers this year, man? To me, man, it's just been a real debacle, man. With the starting at the beginning, just at the very tip of this is you bring JJ Redick in, somebody who ain't never coached. He's recently removed from the NBA. He ain't never coached. But everybody was talking like this dude was the second coming of Phil Jackson, man. Then we're going to switch to the feel-good story with Bronny James. They bring Bronny James in there. They got the whole world thinking that, we not finna tear him down because this man earned his spot to get in the NBA, and come to find out it's pretty much a damn sham. They bring the man and have the Griffiths come there and they do all that, and then they send the man to the D-League. Then you got LeBron is gonna be 40 this month. Hand the keys over to Anthony Davis. He come out the gate, man, with a switch, just spraying everybody. He averaging 30 points a game for the first 5 games, man. He just dominating, dog. And then it's like you just said, bro, this shit too much for me, bro. I got to give it back to you. And Bron been on a little skid, but that's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing on Bron. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that Father Time is undefeated and Bron is 39 years old, finna be 40. So I'm not, Bron cool. He the only person in this whole situation, man, is kind of like bulletproof or whatever. Outside of the things they did with his son, man. My opinion on all the full situations, like I said, Bron, I mean, he Teflon right now. AD, man, he's just not doing his effing job, bro. Like it's no. I always argue with people back and forth about AD, man. He ain't. He just not that person that people expect for them to be. AD reminds me of the person when you go to the playground, do the truth. But I mean, he at the playground, he ain't in the league. And it's like, of course he's in the league, but that's what his game is, bro. He just like the expectation that people got for him, bro, is too high. It's just too high because it's not proven. And I ain't gonna diss, you know what I'm saying, they championship, but I am gonna diss it. But the bubble championship, it don't count on his resume, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't count on his resume. I give a little. I mean, I'm not just gonna, you know what I'm saying, not acknowledge it, but as far as AD, when people talk about AD, they're not talking about that chip to go along to help his legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and then we're gonna get to JJ Redick for me. JJ Redick, bro, like everywhere LeBron went, he always appointed a coach into place. And this on Bron, he appointed this man to be the coach, bro. They drinking wine together, talking about how cerebral they is, how he can see the man, you know what I'm saying, in the wing before he even get there and all this other bullshit. Just all types of stuff, bro, that the casual fans don't care nothing about, bro. And he got gas, bro. They was hanging out, drinking wine, and JJ finessed him into getting that job, bro. And then, like I said, the situation with the son, bro. I mean, that shit, to me, that ain't cool, bro. Because I feel like Bronny, they should have never sent the man to the D League. They did all this to draft this man, to get this man there on account of LeBron. LeBron, they turned it to a real deal spectacle for to send the man to the D League, bro. That none of this shit make no sense to me what the Lakers doing right now, bro. And the Lakers is one championship behind the Celtics, bro. And it's always been them two as the blue chip franchise in the NBA. But what the Lakers got going on, bro, it ain't looking good, bro. So, I mean, you the Lakers fan, bro, you let me know what the fuck going on.
Man, look, as you can see behind me in this portrait, my boy, he need all the bronze right now to come together. Nah.
Well, you need a fuse, Mike.
You know how Thanos got them gems in his you need all the Avengers, the gems, man.
I thought about Goku and Trunks.
Nah, you don't need a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Man, to be honest, man, it just you gotta be just look at the landscape, man, of the West. We all know the West is super tough. And it just teams are getting better, man. You know what I'm saying? And they remain, their nucleus have remained. Sure enough, they did try it out the JJ Redick experiment with a brand new coach, but they brought back the same pieces, bro. While everybody else pretty much upgraded. So that was
Darvin Ham then.
To be honest, Darvin Ham, well, he wasn't having the team behind him. Like basically, like the team felt like he was out there freestyling, man. I kind of felt like that too, bro. To be honest, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I feel like JJ Redick is a better coach than Darvin Ham. It's a small sample size. True enough, it's a small sample.
The same thing with Darvin Ham was a small sample size.
I just feel like JJ is more optimistic. You know what I'm saying with JJ Redick. I can kind of see like what he can make his adjustments. I always felt like Darvin Ham never made the right adjustments. I just felt like he just went with the flow. Whatever who killed, whatever the case might be, we gonna go 80 way. All right, Bron, we go this way. Like it wasn't no real game plan when it came to over him. But with JJ Redick, I feel like he more cerebral, he more strategic. He really making coaching moves out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Bro, they
saying
got
it
the
is
same
reduced to
record.
W.
Mike,
Yeah, they
Mike,
do. Yeah, they
Mike,
do.
hold on,
They
hold on,
do.
hold on.
They do.
Mike, they got the same record, bro.
Damn near they do. But I'm just saying though, it just seems more like optimistic. Like I'm telling you, like it just seemed like. But at the same time, to be fair with Darvin Ham, with the situation, they still made it to the Western Conference Final. They still had a one good season, But at the same time, bro, it's still early, bro. It's still early, bro.
Okay.
We'll see, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really start measuring teams to after the All-Star break anyway. So, hey, we'll see.
Like Dane say, bro, the time is coming, bro. The time is near. So
Hey, relax. Like Aaron Rodgers say, relax. TBD, to be determined.
yeah, this shit is an artifact. So once we hit the end button, this shit on YouTube forever.
I feel you. It's on there, but relax. For all my Lakers fans out there,
I got you.
relax. We're gonna see.
AD.
Cooking up AD. You started off as a terror playing some of the best basketball we done seen down the stretch, bro. But we all know when it's too much on him, too much on his plate, he get full quick, for sure. So so his eyes are bigger than his stomach, and like they say. But at the same time, he got to get back refocused and hit that stride, man, that we seen at the beginning of the season, man. But we'll see, man. That's another TBD thing. But at the same time, the type of caliber player he is, he should be bringing it every night. True enough, he should be bringing, and it ain't no excuse for that. But at the same time, 80, I believe 80 will show when it's time to show up. But we need him to show up more often, for sure.
Brennan James.
Ronnie James is a project player, man, from the jump. We already knew that. It was a project player. He never was a type of player that we gonna be, it's just the name, bro. It's the brand. True enough, that attachment alone this and heighten his expectations. But at the same time, realistically, as a player, he's a project player, bro. So him going to the G League is not a bad thing. Like it's been plenty.
It's not a bad thing, but do you think we was bamboozled though? That's what I'm asking.
Nah, not necessarily because they took a swing. It ain't like he was a first round pick.
No,
it ain't even like,
that's not the part that we was bamboozled on. They put a whole theatrical theme on ESPN.
Bro, that's the man life, though, bro. Like,
but this is what I'm saying, though, bro. To do all that, don't you think the dude should have been putting skills on display? Because when Ken Griffey Jr. was playing with his pops, bro, he was hitting home runs.
But this is not the you got to think the type of player, like the magnitude of the player.
I'm not talking about the player, Mike. I'm talking about the what they put on, what they made the public believe. I want to know what your opinion on for them to bring all the media around, bring the Griffiths there, and make it seem like bro was gonna I know what bro is, you know what I'm saying? But they sold it to the fans, bro. Like bro was gonna be there, and you know what I'm saying? It was some like what's the significance? Like it takes all the significance away for him to play with his son a quarter, not even a full quarter, a couple of minutes, and then send bro to the G League. And they put all that on display to make you feel like it was this hallmark moment, but it really wasn't, because it was bro really made the team. Because if he really made the team, he would have been still there with the team. They did all this, bro, to send the man to the G League and to get everybody to watch this. But it's like, me personally, I feel like it was a scam. From the simple fact, the moment wasn't authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to sell you something, and it really just backfired, bro. Because you can't say, oh man, the first NBA father and son, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? The way they sold it like, you know what I'm saying? We was finna be watching like these dudes finna be tag teaming, alley hoops, and all this type of stuff. The way they brought it to us.
That's what we want. That's what we want in the dream scenario.
That's not what we wanted. That's what they sold. They sold that to you.
I feel like majority of the people just wanted to see that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but then it's a realistic part of the thing is like, okay, the first night was cool. I understood it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was history. Like it was a great moment. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't gonna say like Bron gonna come out there and score 40 points, and Bron score 40 points. They going in like that. Nah, we probably never see that realistically. But at the same time, it just, you know, it's something that never been done, bro. And then the game of sports and the thing of sports entangled with media stuff and how the thing go, how society is, it's gonna be a big, huge moment regardless, bro.
When I first seen the moment, bro, I respected the moment. I was happy, I was proud, but to me personally, my personal opinion, that the moment is tarnished from the simple fact that it was all a play, because we don't get to watch bro. We got to watch bro be on the Lakers just for that moment. Like he didn't do the preseason. They edged people out. He made the team, and then we like, dang, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get to see him on the bench with his pops every game from the jump. He contributing. It takes away from the moment, from the simple fact, like, I would rather for them to just have bro still there, 13 man in street clothes, you know, being swapped out. Like, he's not even a 13 man being swapped out in street clothes when one of the 12 men get hurt. Like, that's the issue that I have. Like I said, I'm not trying to harp on it too much. It's just when they did all the stuff, I'm thinking that's what type of thing. Like, I'm knowing that bro is not finna start or none of that type of deal. Yeah. But when they do that, they tell me that bro pretty much, because in my mind, I'm like, man, like late round NBA picks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say he don't deserve to get drafted or whatever? But when you draft this, like, the NBA don't draft people to send them to the G League, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I respect the moment, but I don't respect it, bro. It's just like it was just crazy, bro. From the simple fact that, like I said, I didn't expect the man to be no MVP candidate, but I did expect the man to be with the team. You know what I'm saying? I expect the man to, like, they did this immediately, bro. It ain't one thing bro was playing bad and they shipped him off. Like, they did that immediately. So for them to do that immediately, I feel like I was bamboozled from the simple fact that, hey, like, I'm all for everything that was going on, until I feel like when they did that, they let me know, that shit was premeditated, it was planned. They didn't have no real intentions on doing nothing. It was just something they were just trying to just put out there. And I'm just like, bro, I don't respect that, bro. Because you just brought the man there to put on. It's like you hired him to do a TV show, and once the TV show was over with, you know what I'm saying, we told you, hey, bro, you on call. You know what I'm saying? When we need another episode out, we need you to appear in the episode, we'll hit you up and let you know. Like, I just don't respect that, man. But I'm going to let you get the last word on the mic, man, because, like I said, this your squad. I'm just kicking out my opinions. Like I said, I love the whole situation, bro. Like, you see my hat, bro. I got this hat. I ain't got this hat on because I'm a gang member. I got this hat on because Ken Griffey Jr. is my favorite baseball player of all time. So I know everything about that situation. His dad played for the Cincinnati Reds, Big Red Machine. That was the main reason why he went there. You know what I'm saying? His dad won a World Series with Pete Rose. Like, I'm a real Ken Griffey Jr. fan, bro. So I was real deal like locked in for that moment, bro. And when like I said, I'm not speaking from what I seen on TV, you know what I'm saying, or something that I watched on YouTube. Nah, I real deal watched the moments when him and his pops played together, bro. And it was real, bro. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? So it's like to real deal see that and then see this, how everything just transpired, bro. Because like I said, I was 100% with it, bro. When the Griffins came to the game, I loved all that stuff, bro. But then, like I said, go ahead.
I would say, but look at the type of player like Ken Griffey Jr. ended up being way better than his pops, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he was destined to be better than his pops.
That was, but it wasn't a point though. It was a simple fact that when he came there, he was there. It wasn't no spectacle. It wasn't no show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we had a big time now too, though.
Yeah, but no, it's no indictment on who LeBron is. It's an indictment on the situation. You know what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with them being on the same. I'm not trying to compare it. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is the moment with Ken Griffey Jr. and his son, that was real to me. The moment with Bron them, it was real to me until they sent bro to the D League, and then I seen what was behind the curtain for real. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, when they sent him to the D League, it shows me that they ain't have no real intention on doing nothing, bro. Because in my mind, bro, I'm like, man, I'm rooting for it. I'm like, bro, you got all these haters hating on the man, dog, saying the man ain't supposed to be drafted, whatever. And I'm like, man, bro, y'all some haters, bro. What man wouldn't put his son in position to win? I'm 100% with Bron. But then I'm just like, for it to go play out like that, bro, man, you don't hear nobody talk about that shit no more, bro. Nobody don't utter a word about it, bro. That tells me that, I mean, it's just so much to it, bro. I'm just like, dang, bro, it's just disappointing, bro, how everything played out after the moment. To me, they manufactured that moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? From the simple fact, they did everything to get bro there. And like I said, I'm cool with all that. I'm not tripping on all that because what man that is a father to his son won't try to put his son in the best position? I'm cool with everything happening. You see what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. But to do that and then do that, they let me know they were playing games with us, bro. Like to me, it wasn't genuine to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you do all the drafting and all that stuff, bro, to put him there to succeed. I know, of course, you sent him to the D League to get him better, but in all actuality, bro should have went straight to the D. He should have went to the D League first, worked his way up, then played with his pops. That's how it's supposed to be. From the simple fact that that's just the way it go. You know what I'm saying? But they manufacture this to put this in our face, bro, to make it seem like it was this special moment and stuff like that, bro. And like I said, I felt like it was when I felt like they was drafting old buddy to be there and be a part of the team to get better and contribute, that type of deal. But once I seen this, bro, man, we might be lucky we ever see Brandon again, man, in the league.
And I don't want to take away from boy, because this shine can always get taken away from him. But Dog Connect, man, one hell of a player, man, one hell of an addition to the team, man. And I see that dude is having a great career, man. So.
Bro, but and that falls more on my point.
Yeah.
That falls more on my point.
I just had to throw that in there because we talked about the but we didn't talk about the bright spots. You know what I'm saying? We talked about the dark spots.
Of course, the bright spot's gonna be the bright spots. You know what I'm saying? But old buddy, we ain't got him down here in this capture. We got Brandon James down this mug, and it's like I feel where you coming from, but that's what you got to rest your hat on. because shit, you got tricked too.
All right, man.
Because you brought it up.
Hey, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic as well. Like I ain't one of the delusional fans or one of them delusional people of being biased about the situation because at the end of the day we 10th in the West. You know the Lakers are 10th in the West right now. They're on the skid. The West is very, very, very tough, like I told you. People balling right now. You got the Rockets balling right now, OKC balling right now, Warriors balling. Man, you know the niggas going is the niggas reigning. I mean not the reigning champs, but you know they still the
Joker's on an all-time tear. Like this might be the year that he's supposed to get the MVP.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like people's balling right now, the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, it's tough right now in the West, man, and that means as the Lakers, they got to work extra harder, man, and we'll see in the end.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's the Lakers' own fault because they waste their whole offseason plotting this plan up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like you know, their offseason was by far one of the worst offseason they ever had.
Like, they spent their whole offseason trying to set this play up.
I said it when they didn't bring no significant upgrades or additions to the team. I knew it was gonna be like some of the same results. Like I wasn't expecting it to be like a huge turnaround, yeah. But of course, you know what I'm saying. I did see some improvements on the coaching side with JJ Redick. You know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I do like. But at the same time,
I don't know how you can say that, Mike, when they got the same record, bro.
Yeah,
and the man, and this didn't come about when the man led them to. That was the season that they went to the conference finals, bro. With what they had, man, it's no way. Like you have to coach your way to that point because it ain't no way y'all supposed to be in there. Like the Lakers did not supposed to be in. It's no way, bro. The man had to do something right, bro. With the team that y'all had to get where y'all was, bro, he had to do something right, bro.
But you had no voice in the locker room, no voice on the team. What is the coach? Who coaching who now?
JJ Redick. This is what's going on with JJ Redick.
Like I say that in the form of me saying is the players was coaching Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham wasn't coaching the players. That's
you don't think they doing that now with JJ Redick his first year? Look.
So I know people gonna think about the the lack of experience and all the stuff with JJ Redick, and that's cool. It's understandable. But look on down his line, his whole system.
I know what you're about to say. Everybody, all these assistant coaches, bro. But what do you think they doing for him?
What you think they doing? What you think?
So to me, it's no different than when you on the court and AD saying, "This is man first year." AD and this is AD saying, "Hey man, I need to get the ball here. I need to do this and do that."
Everybody ain't Steve Kerr. Everybody can't fall into a person.
It's not about Steve Kerr. It's the comparison between JJ Redick and the man that they fired, bro. That's what we're comparing.
I think what I'm saying. And then in our nationality and our fairness of the thing, we know how this works with LA, man, with the Lakers, man. You got a short rope when you go there. Like, everything is gonna be a fall guy. We know that the head coach 9 times out of 10. I think they was cool with Frank Vogel. I think Vogel was cool. You know what I'm saying? They could have kept rolling with Vogel for a little bit more time till they got a way better coach than than what they've been having going through these last couple cycles. But at the same time, their first choice and first and foremost choice was Bob Hurley from UConn.
Yeah, he turned it down.
Exactly. So that was like when people say JJ Redick finesse himself, say that little thing like that. But like, bro, they tried other candidates before they even failed.
Yeah, but he did finesse his way in the simple fact he put himself in position, bro. And when that man didn't leave, bro, it wasn't no shot. It wasn't no more looking. It was like, if he don't take it, we got you, bro. Yeah. So he did put himself in. He did finesse himself in position, bro. Because at the end of the day, the Lakers was trying to be responsible and pick Bobby. But when Bobby didn't accept it, it was like, okay, we told you, Bron, if we don't get him, we can do what you want to do. And that's pretty much to me how it went, bro. And like I said, I have no issue with it, bro. The problem I have, bro, is that it ain't no different from what they was going through last year, bro. And for them to fire, bro, the way they fire him and bring this man in, bro, like I'm talking about, imagine getting fired, bro, and they hire your son. I mean, your son don't know nothing about whatever job you got, bro. Like he know, you know what I'm saying? It just, like I said, man, it's a shit show. You ask me, bro. And like I said, I just don't like.
All right, what's up? Well, all right, tell me what's the difference between that situation? Well, I could say it'd be a little bit more different. But what about the bus situation where they remove Budenholzer, replace him with Doc Rivers, and they get the same result, if not worse result?
That was the worst thing they did, dog, because they didn't tank ever since then. Bro had a winning record. See,
yeah,
I'm on the side of logic. See, I'm not just it's the same. It's worse. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, from the simple fact they fired him a couple of games into the season. But look who they brought in, though. Think about it. They brought in a championship coach. Now, I ain't real high on Doc Rivers right now. From, you know what I'm saying, the Clippers, the Phillies, and the Milwaukee's, what's going on? I ain't high on him, but look what they brought in. You know what I'm saying? You bring in a coach with a chip.
Man, I love Doc Rivers, man. I'm a fan of Doc Rivers, and this ain't just too much of a shot at Doc Rivers, but I say, you know, he got one championship. Cool. You know, he went to another one. Look how great of a team, you know, it was with, bro. Like, people throw out the championship coach thing, and, you know, it's people that's real.
All right. What about the years in multiple franchises he coached before they did that? Like his resume period. If you just take the Boston Celtics, the championship and everything, off his record, and they did what they did, it's still a better decision than bringing in JJ Redick, a first-year coach who ain't never coached one preseason game in the league. So what is you saying? If you take Doc Rivers' resume and you take everything from the Celtics away, delete it, burn it up, and you just go with the rest of his resume, it's still a million miles away from.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that point. Yeah, you got a point with that. But I'm saying is, hey man, they took a shot. They took a chance. They ready. They want fresh, young blood. You know, whatever how you ever want to think it or want to say it. He was the the X and O's guys, and you know he got the charisma. You know he got the IQ and stuff. He's a former player himself. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of attributes that contribute to that hiring. You know what I'm saying? But along with the connection, he got on the inside, a couple of inside connections. I ain't gonna say, but it is. You know, it is the way the cookie crumbles, bro. But like at the same time, we'll see how it turns out, bro. He got a 2-year leash, bro. Anytime,
yeah, bro. Like you said, bro, you optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just, even when you bring up Steve Kerr, he paid his dues with the San Antonio Spurs, bro, before he even went to them.
He was a general manager. I'm just saying, like, you know,
the general manager, the person who get the players and pay them and put them on the team. You make that seem like you saying bro was the janitor over there. Like he was the person who brought the players to the team. So for that's the person that they hired to be their coach. Like we talking about the dude who was on ESPN talking about how trash Doc Rivers was while he coaching.
I'm just saying, man. You know.
Yeah, man. We're gonna let the Lake Show be the Lake Show, man, tonight, man.
We can talk all night about that, man.
Yeah, bro. That's why I said we're gonna let the Lake Show be the Lake Show tonight, man. But like you said, you optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no dog in the fight. But like I said, bro, it's a real shit show going on over at LA, dog. If because you my homeboy, for your sake, I hope they get it together.
Man, hey, don't do it for me. Do it for do it for the LA. Do it for the town, man.
I fuck with you, not them. So you know what I'm saying.
I feel, I feel,
I gotta rock with my dog.
I feel. Hey, I just, I'm just over here hoping. Just hoping and waiting.
But what your last words to wrap this topic up, Mike, man, on your late show, man? What y'all need to do, and what you seeing happening? You know what I'm saying, moving forward, man.
Man, to be honest, it ain't too much they can do with outside of what they doing right now. I just probably like, as usual before the All-Star break, it's gonna be a lot of trade rumors going around, floating around. I think they might need to add another addition to what is it? I don't really just can't finger point it, put my finger on it. But of course, they need more perimeter defense, just like they've been lacking last couple of years. Just good 3-and-D players, man, to play around Bron and AD, and at the same time contribute when it's time to when the lights get bright.
Already, man. That being said, man, we're gonna slide into this next topic, man. This was a good it was probably the best Thursday night game that we had this year, man.
Oh, yeah.
Jared Goff. We're gonna do some MVP talk later on in the show. So we're gonna kind of talk about his MVP. You know what I'm saying? What he trying to do, and where we think he gonna eventually end up in the MVP race a little bit later. But man, it was a back and forth game. Green Bay took the lead. They looked like they was gonna hold on to it, man. But the Lions, man, bro, they team look like a game of chess, bro. They just losing players left and right. People getting hurt, and they still pulling it through. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold up when they get to the conference championship game and play against Philly. In my opinion, it's gonna be a tough game for them, but that's not here and there. They went on ahead and swept Green Bay. Swept Green Bay for the year. So they sent pretty in the conference championship. I mean, it don't really matter because they're gonna have the number one seed in the NFC. But like I said, they just swept the division four, and they rolling, man. They rolling. What you got on the game last night, Mike, man?
Like you said, man, by far, hands down, best Thursday night game. Probably the best Thursday night game we've seen in years.
Yeah.
But for sure, it definitely was a head knocker, man, between two heavyweights, two division opponents, two teams that had to have it. But like you say, man, Detroit, man, it just seems like, man, they just the cream of the crop this year, man. They done won all kind of forms, especially when it comes to close games. They 4-0. I mean 4-0 when it come to these close games. So they know how to win in the clutch, and they come through with another clutch victory with they kicker with a walk-off field goal at the end. But at the same time, man, you got to give kudos, hats off to Dan Campbell, man. His decision making. I know a lot of people question it. Sometimes it hurt him at crucial times, but in this time in the present right now, he made the right move, and he it kept going on with the fourth down conversion, and it paid off in the end, man. And Jared Goff, man, played another magnificent game. He had 3 touchdowns. He did have an interception, but he was very efficient. The ground game, there was an emphasis coming in with Green Bay trying to neutralize Gibbs and Montgomery on the ground. But they had pedestrian games, but they did what they had to do. Montgomery had 50 yards. Gibbs had over like 40 some yards rushing. But it was a pedestrian game when it come to they running game. One of the unsung heroes of the game was Tim Patrick, former Denver Broncos. He scored twice, came through with 2 clutch touchdowns. I know that's not a household name, but the dude came through when when the defense was circled around St. Brown. Him coming in as one of the dangerous receivers in this league. They did a good job of neutralizing him. But Jameson Wilson had a good solid game as well. But overall, man, Detroit defense, man, they put a lot of pressure on Jordan Love. It just seemed with Jordan Love, man, it just was like when that pressure comes, man, he just folds sometimes, man. He folds a lot of times. And this not has been his year compared to the year he had last year. You know, he had a great season last year, but he just making a lot of key mistakes and key moments this year, man. It's kind of hurting Green Bay right now because Green Bay is actually a good team. And you see, they went head to head with I think the best team in the league. So that's not nothing to take from Green Bay because they're going to be a playoff team. They're going to see them down the road, and they might see them again in the playoffs. Who to say? But it was very entertaining, and Detroit provides a good cushion in the much maligned NFC North, man. So yeah, kudos to Detroit Lions and Dan Campbell and golf, man. And golf is still playing at an MVP level right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, with them going for it all the time, man. That's the structure of their team. So when people say when people have a problem with them doing that, they don't understand football. That's the way their team built. It's not like you don't never do that, and all of a sudden you shocking your players and like we finna go for it and end up, you know what I'm saying, getting yourself fired. Nah, everybody from anybody who pay attention to football a little bit knows that if it's 4th and 1, close to the 40, bro is gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not it's not that major, man. But like you said, man, they round the corner, man. They still hitting all cylinders. The only concern I got with them, man, they may have peaked a little too soon early in the year, man. But with that being said, man, we're gonna roll to the next topic, and it's just what we talking about. The best teams in the league. Me personally, man, the best team in the league, and these are the 4 teams that's looking like the best teams in the league. And in my order, I'm taking at this moment, I'm taking Buffalo, Philly, Kansas City, and Detroit in that order. And the reason why I took it in this order, and I do think Kansas City is going to go to the Super Bowl. I do think that. But we talking about best team at this moment in time. The reason why I'm going to take Buffalo is because Buffalo beat Kansas City. Kansas City been unstoppable this whole year. Philly, they got the horses to run with Detroit. And at this point in time, Detroit is getting banged up. And if you look at their record, they haven't, outside of Green Bay, they haven't beat nobody like, I mean, I'm not going to say they haven't beat nobody. Let me take that back. But all the good teams, they done struggle with the good teams. And all the bad teams, they done blow them out. Which that's what you're supposed to do to bad teams. You're supposed to put your foot on their neck. But I just feel like Philly a different animal. And with Kansas City, they got Pat Mahomes. I don't need to even say anything else far than that right there. Yeah, they got Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got everybody coming back. Juju. They got all their players coming back and things of that nature or whatever. But at the end of the day, man, they got Mahomes. So in that order, like I said, and the reason why I'm taking, the reason why I'm taking Buffalo is because Buffalo beat Kansas City, which they're going to have the better chance because they're going to have the home field advantage because they beat them or whatnot. So, like I said, I'm going with Buffalo, Eagles, Kansas City, and Detroit. I'm going to pass it over to you, Mike, man. Who you got rocking out of these 4 teams, which these 4 teams are the best 4 teams in the league. Who you rocking with in
Man,
order?
I'm riding with the Braves, man. I'm not just nah. I'm messing with you. Nah, but nah, for sure. Nah, you ain't lying. These are the 4 best teams, most definitely. Can't deny it. But that list was mighty debatable. That list was mighty debatable, man, because I don't agree with that at all. In my perspective, in my perspective, man, as of right now, I know you saying they got a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but I think the Detroit Lions are the best team for sure. I think they the best team right now. Close behind was Kansas City for sure. Kansas City close right behind them, and then I got Philly and I got Buffalo at 4, bro. I got Buffalo at 4, man. Reason saying with Buffalo, I don't know what they're doing. I don't. I understand they got the marquee victory against Kansas City, fed in their cap, but we seen it all before with them being Kansas City in the regular season, and when it comes to the playoffs, it's 2 different things. I just don't believe in Buffalo in the playoffs when it come down to the nitty gritty. So that's my decision on
That's
that.
fair.
And Philly, it's kind of like some of the same things. It look very, very good right now in the regular season, but they fell apart in the playoffs as well. And
Well, they ain't
and
win.
much
Hold on, Mike. They went to the chip though.
they did. I'm talking
I
about
get
last.
Buffalo. I
I'm talking
get
about,
Buffalo.
I'm talking about last year. Really, I'm talking about with Philly. I'm talking about last year because the way they got this slack by Tampa Bay, bro. Like that was crazy, bro. Like they were supposed to beat Tampa Bay, bro.
Bro, they got Saquon Barkley this year, man.
Oh yeah, that he's definitely the difference maker for sure, and he definitely made them a whole lot more dangerous than ever. No, don't get me wrong, but I just got to see it in Jalen Hurts too. As much as I love Jalen Hurts, I love his game, love what he do, but I want to see more out of Jalen Hurts in the playoffs, bro. Because what I seen from Jalen Hurts in the playoffs, outside of what he did in that Super Bowl that year, I'm talking about from last year up until now. I just got to see more from Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, and that's why I'm saying. But Saquon definitely moves the needle. They definitely be very, very dangerous. Going to be um, not an easy task going against anybody. They can be pretty much beat anybody when they're on their A game, sure. But it just I got to see more. And then for us, Kansas City, like you say, enough said, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, enough said, reigning champs, 2-time champs. They on a mission definitely, but I just think they're gonna get healthy at the right time, and that's a dangerous sight for anybody because they've been doing what they've been doing without even some key additions that they expected it to have an impact on the season, like Hollywood Brown. We got D Hop coming to fold, Juju coming back, Pacheco just came back. It's gonna be dangerous. Him and Kareem Hunt coexisting in the backfield, it's gonna be dangerous, bro. It's like, yeah, they gonna be a very, very dangerous team. It's gonna be real interesting because they said Hollywood supposed to come back in week 16. And you add that speed element with him and Xavier Worthy, D Hop, Juju, like come on now. Like that's gonna be crazy. But then to top
What
it
boy
off,
crazy work. I gave him crazy work.
nah, for real, that's gonna be crazy. Along with the defense, which has always been carrying them along the flagship the last couple of years. But top it off with Detroit, I really feel like this might be Detroit year. I ain't saying they're gonna win the Super Bowl or not, but they could. I can if they hoist that Lombardi up at the end of February.
Ain't gonna be no
I definitely
surprise.
it wouldn't be no surprise at all. It wouldn't be no shock because Detroit, man, definitely, man, looking like the team to beat. They are suffering some injuries right now. Hopefully they'll get that in together. But it's just the way this team is, the camaraderie of this team, the aura of this team. It just look undeniable right now. It's just like they had a taste of success last year. It was close, and now they want the whole thing, and it's showing.
Oh, good. So what's your 4 in order?
Detroit 1, Kansas City 2, Eagles 3, Buffalo 4. Baltimore 5, baby.
Mine was Buffalo Bills, the Eagles, Kansas City, and Detroit. It's the same thing to me with Jared Goff, bro. He got to prove it, man. Like, I don't look at the way you look at Hurts. That's the way I look at Goff. Like, I just don't. I just see their team cracking against Philly in the conference championship. Like, I just see them cracking in the championship. And like I said, this is that's why I said this is my list today. If I was to say who I thought in order was gonna win the Super Bowl, I would. The only difference would be I would have Kansas City and Buffalo behind each other. For some reason, Buffalo looked different to me, man. For some reason, bro. Like, I always been like, I haven't. Buffalo just don't do it. They just haven't did it for me for the last couple of years, bro. Even when they was playing in conference championship, I just knew they was gonna lose. But this year, it feels a little different. It seems like the team, they hitting on cylinders at the right time. They ain't been just where they at right now the whole year. They gradually got better as the season has been going by. So yeah, that's why I'm rocking with Buffalo, man. So we gonna like I said, this pretty much your show, Mike, for the day, man. New topic. Can the Ravens beat Buffalo and Kansas City when the time comes? Because the time is coming. And the way y'all been looking, bro, coming down the stretch, defense has been ass. Like, excuse my language. Yeah, y'all defense been trash, bro. Like, bro, you can't fix your defense in two games, Mike. So I'm gonna stop you there, bro. You can't fix your defense. Your defense just don't get fixed in 2 games. You like, come on now. So
let me been pro last couple games now.
You got your turn, bro. You got your turn.
Yeah, go ahead, my man.
Man, you made me lose my train of thought, man. So yeah, with Kansas City being the reigning defending champions, and Buffalo is hot on their heels, these two teams have proven that they can beat y'all. Just period. And y'all, it's gonna be hard enough for y'all to get out y'all own division, let alone try to beat these two teams. My opinion, though, on the topic, man, is this. I think last year was last year had to be the year, bro. I just feel like before y'all make it back, bro, it's probably gonna be a whole bunch of coaching changes and people gonna get fired, bro. I just feel like to be 100 with you, bro. Y'all wasted Derrick Henry, bro, because me personally, y'all had to play with a lead. If y'all ain't got no lead, man, and the team got a better defense, which that's most of the time, it don't look good, man. I just can't see y'all this year. I just feel like what happened last year was so devastating, man. And then not shoring up y'all defense the way y'all need to compete against these two teams, it's gonna be hard, man. I'm not. Last year I was real high on Lamar being in position to lead his team to the Super Bowl, but with these two teams on fire the way they're on fire, I just can't see Lamar with the record that y'all got going to their stadium and winning, because you're looking at two teams that are gonna be 1 and 2 in the conference. So that means Lamar gonna have to go to Buffalo and he's gonna have to go to Kansas City and win. And from what we've seen playing against those two teams, he haven't proved that he can beat them teams in the playoffs. So with that being said, man, I can't see it, Mike, man. But you're gonna be way more optimistic than what I am right now because as you watch the show, you all know that it's the reason why he got that sign up behind him. It's the reason why he got that scub hat on. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let him get to it.
And the answer the question again. What it say?
Can the Ravens beat the Bills of Kansas City when the time comes?
Hey, yeah. But nah, of course I'm gonna say that. Of course I'm gonna say that. But nah, and now nationality, man, I'm actually split. I'm definitely split. You make up some good points, good valid points. But man, the part of me, goes back to, kind of like history wise. Uh, we play better, man, when we at the position when it comes time to it, man. Like us being highlighted as the top team and everybody talking about us and stuff like that, it kind of never like go. We always fall into their hand like that. So us being the underdog, us being at the top team, kind of look flying on the radar right now. Man, I like it better like that, to be honest, bro, because that's when we thrive the most. Like go look at when we won the championship, bro. Like we was never the top team. We was always like the last team to get in or some wild card team to go all the way to the Super Bowl. Like that always been history, been proving itself right. So hey, I like these odds better than the other odds because when we at the top of the pile and we at the top and everybody talking about us, it just seems like we just fall and we fall hard, man. So there's just one part of me that's split, but then the other part of me is like, yeah, like we still got some work to do, of course. Uh, when we on top of our A game, I think we can beat anybody for sure. But we have to be on top of our A game, and it's a lot of components that falls in place when it comes to that. The thing with our defense, what you were saying with our defense, our pass defense has improved, but I have a big problem with us rushing the quarterback, bro. I rush defense. I rush like rushing the passes. Like pass rush is non-existent at best. Like we only got one player. That's Kyle Van Noy. He got 9 sacks on the season, and he's the oldest player on the damn team. So that's saying a lot, man. To have the OG be leading the league, leading the team in sacks. Last year we led the whole league in sacks by a whopping, you know what I'm saying? By nobody ain't come close to this. And now we at the bottom of the every category when it comes to pass rush. And at this day and time, you gotta have a pass rush. All these teams that you see that's ahead of us or at the top of the league right now, they have pass rush. They have pass rushers. They have guys that get after the quarterback and this game rate, that just rate the game. Whether it be a Chris Jones, whether it be the defensive minded Aaron Glenn and his defense. It just seemed like our defense had taken a step back from last year. Last year would have been a great season for us to cap it off with a Super Bowl because it just seemed like we had all the perfect components at the time with our defensive coordinator Mike McDonald and just players that we had in place with Patrick Queen and all them kind of guys that just left. It didn't leave a void, but at the same time, it definitely transformed our defense. We still got some great pieces intact, but at the same time, when it comes to playing Chiefs and Buffalo and stuff like that, man, we just got to turn it all the way up, man. But I think, well, you seen at the beginning of the season, yeah, it is in the season, but we manhandled the Buffalo Bills, bro. So that I ain't really concerned about Buffalo. I think we can get past Buffalo when it
Come on,
comes for
Mike.
the time to be
So
right.
I can't give you that one. So you
Hey,
think that victory at the beginning of the season gonna hold weight based on what y'all two teams at now? Like
nah,
that's a
I'm
lot.
saying it. I'm saying it in a way like I ain't gonna say like it'd be a great game, but I think we'll push through and eventually we'll get past them. But I can't say that about the Chiefs. I think we still got some things we got to improve on, some things we gotta get our way right. But when it comes time for it, I don't see us like right as of right now being the Chiefs right now. But definitely anybody else, I can see us getting past for sure.
I feel you. I feel you. Um, do you think the Buffalo is a different team than they was when y'all first played them?
Somewhat. Nah, I just think that night and that day we was clicking, bro. We was on our A game, and then like I said, when we on our A game, it ain't it's pretty much nobody can beat us but ourselves. But the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying, I always been that thorn, bro. So that's the only team I'm concerned about. Everybody else, bro, I don't even see nobody else when it comes to they can beat us in the playoffs or we got to get through this team. The only team that I can see us, you know what I'm saying, that's getting in the way is the Chiefs for sure.
Yeah, I feel you. Y'all got a long road, man, because that first division game, that's gonna be a slobber knocker, and to get to the next, whoever gonna be next is probably gonna be Kansas City. Well, it's gonna be Buffalo. So
I have to say this though, the only other team, a dark horse team that no, I'm lying about it because the dark horse team I do got
Pittsburgh.
getting the way is Pittsburgh for sure. Pittsburgh.
That's why I say that first division game. That's why I say, man, it's years ago, like how you said, Mike, man, I'm with you. I just don't feel like y'all have the nucleus to overcome what y'all used to be able to overcome back in those days when y'all had a way better defense. Because I just don't think y'all ain't that team no more. Like the Ravens, talking about the only team that can run over y'all as far as like just yardage, touchdown, always has been the Bengals.
Yeah.
But it seems like everybody's getting what they getting what they want to get off on y'all defense. But like you said, I'm gonna give y'all some credit. Y'all came around. Defense has been playing good these last couple of games. Which y'all 1-1 the last two games, but real close games. Of course, the game against Pittsburgh, which you talked about, is a division game. So, yeah, man. With that being said, man, like you said, you never know, but for some reason, bro, and I don't never really have no confidence in Buffalo, man. They just look different this year, man. It's just something different about them. The same way I felt about y'all last year, and I just knew y'all was going to the Super Bowl. I feel that same way about Buffalo because to me, man, Josh Allen, he was doing something dumb like in almost every game. And it seemed like he ain't got that much pressure on him this year, man. It seemed like he just out there balling, man. It seemed like everything that hindered him in the years before, for his mistakes, throwing crazy interceptions and things of that nature, he not doing that this year. And it's just like he firing on all cylinders. He not forcing the ball. A lot of people like to blame that on Diggs, but at the same time, it was a lot of him too. So, yeah, like you said, man, only time gonna tell. I just need to see what y'all gonna look like for as defensive wise, you know what I'm saying, before the season over with, and then I'll be able to reassess what y'all boys got going on a little bit later. But with that being said, man, we got these quarterbacks up here on the screen, man. MVP race, man. Jared Goff is not up here on the thumbnail or whatnot, but if we just talking about MVP, it's really a 4-man race. It's always somebody is at the top and nobody's close, or it's a whole group of people. And this is gonna be the year that they fall on there. It's a little smaller group of people. But a lot of people on this picture, I'm gonna say if I had to pick right now, man, the way people balling, man, I'm gonna say, man, it's hard. It's kind of hard this year, man, because ain't nobody just standing out. Saquon Barkley is standing out, but me and you both know he has to break Eric Dickinson record in order for him to win it. No matter how good he's playing, no matter what he's doing, if he don't break,
he on pace. He on pace.
yeah, he on pace, and that's why I'm bringing it up. If he don't break Eric Dickinson record, he's just not. He's not gonna win it. Jared Goff, he's pretty decent, man, but a lot of what they got going on is a two-headed monster. He throws like the interceptions he throw, like you say, he did throw the 3 touchdowns, but the way he plays, it's more of the running game is and not saying that he's not doing that, but the running game is contributing a lot. He's got 2 top 5 running backs in the league. So that kind of downgrades him a little bit. Lamar, this is his best season, but when Lamar wins the MVP, it has to be the team has to have a good record, and Lamar has to be hitting on all cylinders. And that's not really happening right now. Lamar is holding up his end of the bargain, but he's taking L's, you know what I'm saying, propping y'all up. And that's his issue with me. And man, it seems like it's gonna be all better from Buffalo, man. That's what it's looking like for me, Mike. Like he got the marquee win. Kansas City was undefeated. He laid the smackdown on them. I mean, it looks like the MVP is Jared Allen. They've been trying to give it to him for years. They've been trying to give it to him, and Lamar had to have something to say about that to where they couldn't just give it to him. So at this point, bro, he's actually playing good enough to get it. Everybody else is just behind, man. So with the MVP race, what you got, Mike?
I'm definitely with you, man. When you say this is a year that you can't really tell who's gonna win it. You know, it's a lot thicker than everybody expected it. You know, last year it wasn't really too much of competition with Lamar. Even the previous couple years, like everybody knew who was gonna be the MVP before probably like 3-4 games left. You know, but with this year, it seems like it's gonna come down to the wire, bro. And all of these guys has outstanding resumes, or you know, outstanding stakes to make this claim for the NFL MVP this year. Josh Allen, man, he's exceeding expectations for sure. You know, a lot of people call him overrated. You know, he falls off. He don't do what he's supposed to do in the playoffs. But you know, he had one of his best seasons right now, for sure. And Saquon, man, is a dog, man. What he doing is outstanding. What he doing, man. The way he transforming his team, making them guys more lethal. They was already dangerous, but they are lethal now. And the things that he doing, man, it's undeniable. You know what he doing. He making his stake as best running back in the league. Not even that, but one of the most dangerous weapons in the league as well. This is what he doing. Like you said, if you break ED records, like you can't, like, this is a record that has been for like what 30 plus years, like been going on forever. Like, so if he
It's
can break
longer
that
than
record,
anybody, bro.
yeah, for sure. I forgot ED was playing when we was like before we was born, like basically, like, so yeah. So man, it's a record, man, that and nobody ain't think was gonna be broke. It had been come close. We know AP was the closest, Adrian Peterson. He got screwed out of that. We all know the story behind that. But man, we ain't never think nobody was even gonna try to even come close after that. But
Especially in the passing era.
yeah, like right now, yeah, especially like doing right now, like Saquon, man, is doing a hell of a job, man. Cementing himself into this race. And man, if he break that record and he keep going the pace that he going, and Philly keep winning, I could see him definitely winning the MVP for sure. But Golf, man, he been doing hell of a good. Also, as an MVP candidate too, he deserving it to be on here as well. But I'm with you, like when you say it's more of a team thing with Golf. Even though Golf has doing good, he's doing his job. But how the team built and set up, um, all he got to do is not make mistakes, and he's gonna succeed regardless. So, with that being said, when we talk about most valuable player, or I gotta just bring in the note and say the most valuable player is I gotta be a little bit biased, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy El Freaky, bro. Because I just feel like, I know he's been slipping out last couple games because of the team record and stuff like that. But the thing this guy does, man, and this he having his best season, bro. Like this, it's already 2-time MVP, and the numbers compared to what his numbers is now, man, it's like light years, bro. Like the dude leading in every category when it comes to quarterback play, bro. He leading the quarterback rating, passing yards. Well, not no more. He was, but Joe Burrow just had that awesome ass game, so it kind of surpassed him. But the dude is top two, top three in every category, bro. Like, man, the things that he do, man, like I got a good feeling when it come down to it at these last couple games. I just feel like Lamar gonna cut up some more, bro, to a point he gonna win it in a close one.
That sounds good, Mike, bro. It sounds good. It sounds good, but yeah, to me, man, it's the team, bro. It's the team. Like,
But I got Saquon coming in as you know what I'm saying as a close second, bro, for sure.
man,
Like if
I
Lamar don't win it, I can see Saquon winning for sure.
man, if I had to just rank it right now, bro, I'm taking. It's just like I said, the way Buffalo, y'all started struggling out of the gate though, Mike, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
and don't get me wrong, Lamar is willing y'all to where y'all supposed to be at, but I just don't think, just being realistic, I don't think he can overcome what's going on, how y'all defense is letting y'all down to give y'all L's. And
Mm.
even though he's playing phenomenal, it's the defense not doing their job and it's reflecting on him. So
Yeah,
when they go to vote, they're gonna look and see, man, he statistically he's the best quarterback in the league, but look at his record. And then who's to say that y'all ain't gonna take 2 more L's before the season over with? So because y'all got division games coming up, so it's like,
I don't see her losing no more, man.
I mean, and that's what's gonna make him the MVP. If y'all don't lose no more, especially playing against the teams, the caliber of the teams that y'all gonna be playing, and he performed, oh yeah, he gonna take it home. But if I had to pick, man, I feel like Saquon, they gonna try to give him that record, man. If Saquon gets that record, bro, all bets off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's his award. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, man, we're gonna slide into this next topic, Mike, man. College football playoffs is about to get ready to start soon, man. It's been
Oh, I thought he clicked. I thought he was on. That's still on. Are we gonna get him back on, man? Having a little technical difficulties right now. So we can get him back in. But yeah, like my boy was saying, man, we was talking about the college football playoffs coming in. It's definitely, man. It's coming out to the wire. We wrapping up championship weekend this weekend. Um, there's gonna be some things that need to be determined. So, got the big game with Texas and Georgia coming in with the SEC championship. Another big time game with Oregon, #1 Oregon going against Penn State for the Big Ten championships. A lot of ramifications on the line this weekend. There's gonna be some things that still be determined when after championship weekend, after the smoke clears, man. Um, this is the first inaugural year of college expanding to 12 spots this year. So it's gonna be a lot of teams just sneaking in, man, getting in by the skin of their teeth, man. And one of the teams hated to love it, man. The road
Roll
tide
Tide.
for sure. They gon' find a way to get in, man. They gonna slide in, and I think that they a lot of people don't think we deserve Alabama supposed to be one of the 12 best teams in college, but I think they do. I think give them guys a shot, man. They got in last year. They was the last team to get in last year. So it look like they might be the same thing that's gonna occur again this year. But it's gonna be a lot more exciting because there's a lot more teams in the mix. So we don't know what's gonna happen. We just seen Boise State wrap up their championship in the Mountain West. They're gonna get an automatic bid into the college football playoffs. And like I said, a lot of stuff gonna be determined by tomorrow games between all the conference championships. We even got a dark horse team in SMU as has been doing having a great season as well. Can't knock them guys either. But it's gonna be a lot of teams in the mix, man. To see what it's gonna do is gonna be very, very interesting. I can't wait for it to come. It's gonna be like a March Madness version of football. So it's gonna be good. Man. It's definitely gonna be good. I don't feel like nobody's a clear cut favorite at this point, even though Oregon has been having a terrific season and is the #1 team, deservingly so. But you know, any of these teams can take it, man. Between Texas, Georgia, uh, Ohio State can't knock them guys, even though they fell off with the Michigan loss. They still a dangerous team as well. There's still some teams in the mix that you can definitely, man, be looking out for and see when it come around to the college football playoffs. But what you think? What you got on that night?
Man, I'm just to be honest, bro. I'm just happy Alabama gonna make it in, man. Like people had to know though, this is gonna be the first year of college playoffs, bro. They gotta have the top tier teams to represent to the to exactly, especially for the first time, man. So
Yeah,
I don't know no team who made it. Most teams that's in it, they deserve it. Can't nobody. The whole argument about the playoffs is that what team's supposed to be in and what team's supposed to be out.
yeah,
And that's the reason why they expanded it the way they expanded it. And with that being said, I can't think of no team that's supposed to be in and no team that's supposed to be out.
nah, yeah,
Everybody who's in it deserves what they got. People talking about Miami, but Miami hasn't played anybody, and they had every opportunity to
yeah, yeah.
punch their ticket, and when that opportunity came, they lost both
Mm-hmm.
times. So in every game they played in, whether it was a top tier team or a low tier team, it was a shootout.
Yep.
So yeah, man, everything's working out the way it's supposed to work out, man. I'm really excited about the first year of the college playoffs, and yeah, I'm like I said, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. Teams being matched up the way they're being matched up. Uh, yeah, man. And then the game, like you said, tomorrow is gonna determine a lot. That's gonna be a big deal, man. I'm looking forward to that Georgia and Texas game, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a real good one. Georgia, if they don't win this game, they're gonna they may find a way out. So if Texas lose, they still probably gonna be in it. So like you said, Mike, it's a lot of big game with emphasis on it. The only thing that I wish they could have happened, man. I wish Prime them could have played a little better, man. I would love to see him a part of the playoffs, man, for the first year. Man, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing, bro. If he was being able to.
I was rooting
Dang,
for them boys to make it
I
too.
was rooting for them, and I think they got down to 19 or 16, something like that, man. And they had a big game 2 weeks ago, and they couldn't put it. Yeah, man, them boys ran the ball down their throats, man. Like,
yeah, they Kansas loss, that hurt them guys, man. Because if it weren't for the Kansas loss, they damn sure would have been in.
yeah, they was gonna be in the mix.
They had a shot.
Yeah.
Because the Big 12 conference championship is between Iowa State and Arizona State.
Yeah.
So I think they could have beat either one of those things.
Yeah, bro. It's just I feel bad, man, because they had their shot, and that was gonna be, man, it was gonna be Friday Night Lights, man. But
no.
Yeah, man. Like I said, in a couple of weeks, man, playoff football is here, and it looks like it's gonna be here to stay, man. As far as it being, and they talking about running it back up to a 16 team, so that's gonna be even more crazier. Everybody know it's a money play. It is what it is. We live in America, so you know that's always going to be the play with no matter what you're doing. You can be outside, cutting the grass, doing whatever. It's always going to have some type of money involved in it, man. So with that being said, man, you got anything to put it back on this college before we wrap this thing up, Mike?
Nah, man. But roll tide. We made it in.
Roll tide. At the end of the show, we always do a segment called "Get It Off Your Chest." Sometimes we have something to get off our chest. Sometimes we don't. I'm gonna start with myself. I ain't got too much to get off my chest, man. It's been a good sports year this year. Everything been hitting on all cylinders. I haven't been disappointed with anything. Amazon Prime that stepped their Thursday night games up. They was super trash last year. They stepped their game up. Cowboys, it's a real shit show going on over there. So if I had that to get out of my chest, we'd be here all night. So like I said, I ain't really too much to get out of my chest, man. Outside these dudes fucking my parlays up. With that, I'm gonna hand it over to you, Mike. Man, you take us home, bro.
Man, I really ain't got too much to say. I feel like we kind of had y'all an extra packed show today, man. So
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like we left it all on the table on this one, man. So, man, I just everybody tune in, man. Keep tapping in and supporting, and we're gonna keep hearing y'all raw material, man. For sure.
For sure. With that being said, man, we out of here.